Here we go. Lyrica is taking on Europe, and we're beginning our ascension. And we've got our bags. We're here at the BART. We go to SFO, and then it's off to London town.
Did we say?
Well, we're going to London first, so we have to practice our Harry Potter accents.
Water.
Water. Can I have a water?
I want to go to Harry Potter's building.
Hogwarts. So what are you feeling right now about going to the trip?
Well, my stomach hurts.
Okay. Mine too. Because I have butterflies when I look at you.
Oh. Blah, 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 blah.
So yeah, we're gonna do it and see you guys there. We made it out to London town with the bruv.
What's going on?
Erwin Krunk. Where are we at, Erwin?
Hyde Park.
Hyde Park. You said it's like
No,
the
it's
equivalent
Hyde
of
Park.
what?
It's like the London Central Park.
London Central Park. What's it called, Koo?
Central Park.
Erica's working on her English accent, as you can tell. Oh my god, this is really cool. Wow. Beautiful. Marvelous. It's marvelous, darling. We just entered Harrods, and we're in Chocolate Hall. So I'm gonna take a video for y'all, show you what we got going on here. So we just made it to Buckingham Palace. That's crazy. That's solid gold behind us. That's cool. Erwin, you got a history lesson for us here on Buckingham Palace?
It's old.
Really great history lesson. The London Eye, we had to do it. So this is a Ferris wheel in London. It goes up for like an hour or so, and you can basically see the entire city. It was a must. We had to do it. We were debating it all day, but we were like, we gotta come. We're in London once. We gotta see the main attractions. So we're here. Had to get a workout in. Very easy to just be lazy and go have fun. But we have this beautiful gym. Basically, I'm just doing swings back and forth. Swings, pull-ups, swings, pull-ups. This is my last set. Going back to London day 2. Tomorrow, getting on the plane going to Florence. But about to have a really great day today. Let's get it. Wow. Natural History Museum. I don't know what we're gonna see here actually, but usually natural history museums are pretty sick, right? Like usually natural history museums, they've got some really cool exhibits. And I mean, look at the building. Like that's ridiculous. It's so nice. Now we're at a historic landmark called the Tower of London. What? This tower is huge. People used to get their heads cut off and hanged here. How historic. And also we're about to walk on the Tower of London. It's amazing. We're here at Tower Bridge, legendary bridge in London. And the cool thing was I took a video about a few minutes ago, but not in the best mood, because we didn't get the picture yet. We finally got the picture. Her mood changed. Now she's bright and happy and everything's okay. Before our trip began, my wife was like, oh, we have to go to the London Bridge. We looked it up.
Actually, I think the London Bridge is over there. Is that one that...
That is the London Bridge.
Yeah.
So London Bridge is way over there. And, I mean, no offense, but it's kind of not that cool. It's just a bridge. This bridge, though, like, damn. One thing I'll say about London, the architecture here is ridiculous, huh? The architecture is crazy. Like, and I think San Francisco also has great architecture, but I don't know. This is a lot different. This is a lot different. Like, let me show you. Like, look at this. You got the castle. I mean, look at this. So you've got a castle, legit. Like, that castle's, I don't know how many years old. A few hundred. Actually, yeah, definitely like 400 or 500 years old. Right? And then you've also got these brand new buildings right behind it.
Yeah, the European architecture is the best.
The European architecture is the best. Can you say dessert for dinner? Hello.
Turn on the light.
We're having dessert for dinner with candlelight here in downtown London. Look at this. How amazing is that? We're traveling from London to Florence, and we had to stop in Zurich. So we're in Zurich for like una hora. 1 hour. My wife bought me this neck pillow.
No, it's not.
No, she bought it for herself. One thing that happened was cool. I should have taken a video, but when we exited the aircraft, they gave everyone a little piece of chocolate, and we were like, oh, cool. And my wife was like really excited, and they were like, you like chocolate? And they gave her a huge bar of chocolate. Sick, huh?
It's for me.
It's for her. I'm gonna steal some. So yeah, now we're going to our gate, and then we'll be making our way to Florence. We'll be doing an Airbnb. We made it to Florence. They don't really have Uber out here. They kind of do, but not really. So we took a taxi, an old-fashioned taxi, with an old Italian guy. He spoke a little English. That was great. But we made it. We made it to the Airbnb. I'm happy because I'm tired. And I'm excited to sleep. We got this beautiful spot right in Florence. It's about, local time is what, 11:30 p.m.? Cool? It's like 11:30 p.m.? I think it's like 11:30 p.m. Got a good spot. Nice bedroom. Oh yeah. Nice bedroom. It's a little hot, so we gotta figure out how to get some cool air going, or Lily will not be able to sleep because Lily needs cold. Oh, this must be the temperature remote. Fan. We'll figure that out later. And we're here, super hyped. Tomorrow's gonna be very lit. It'll be our first day.
Yeah.
Huh. Pasta, you already know it's on the menu for tomorrow. Pasta, pizza. Well, first start with an espresso, maybe 2. Then pasta and pizza and bread and wine. Gonna be a hell of a trip. Let's go. Day 1.
Day 1.
A true dream come true. To have coffee sitting outside a coffee shop in Italy.
Okay, so I gotta say I got to practice my Italian today. So I said, un caffè sin zucchero e cornetto. Per favore, grazie.
Erica's been practicing that for 4 weeks, every day on the couch after work on Duolingo is that one thing, and we got to do it. So here we are. Of course, had to get a cannoli with a cap, and we're here. All right, so our first day in Florence, and it's raining.
Raining.
But we got lucky because one of the neighbors of our Airbnb came out, and he was like, no, and I was like, yes.
No,
And he went to get his umbrella, and he's letting us borrow his umbrella. We're walking. We're going to try to get a taxi. Definitely weren't expecting a bunch of rain. That's kind of poo. But we're going to figure it out. Still have fun. Probably hit a museum. And we're definitely going to cook dinner at home. We went grocery shopping.
Museum of the Antelope.
Yeah, it's about to be cooking with Lizzie tonight. I got pasta and steak, a signature dish. But we're going to make it buongiorno. But we're going to make it. She didn't even say shit to me. She was like fucking American.
You have to say buongiorno, principesca.
She was not fucking with me. And we met a shopkeeper who is from Sri Lanka, and she spoke English. Whew, thank God. And so we did some stuff with her. And yeah, so we're about to go find a taxi, and we're gonna try to hit a.
Saying when they speak Italian. No.
Yeah, you really do. You're really good with that. So we're gonna go try to find a taxi, and we're gonna hit a museum. There's a few bridges, like there's a bridge back there, but look at this. I mean, I've been dreaming of coming to Italy for hella long. It's crazy. I'm here with my favorite person. Love ya. I'm walking in fucking Italy, and look what I see. Look what I see. That's crazy. For those of you who don't know, since you lived under a rock, this is Mac Dre. Fizz legend, R.I.P. Mac Dre. This is a Bay Area rapper, probably the most famous rapper from the Bay Area of all time. And we're in freaking Italy. Like, what? We just entered La Galleria d'Accademia. Nicest art I've ever seen. I'm gonna show you around. Giordino di Boboli.
You're gonna say that we're online and says like Giordino di Boboli, and you're like, what is a garden di Boboli? Say we actually online on Giordino di Boboli, that means garden.
So Giordino, oh, look at that.
Wow.
What are we in, Harry Potter 4? Giordino di Boboli means Boboli garden, but I didn't quite understand that. So Boboli Gardens, there's like some pretty insane stuff. Like back there, that little like tower thing has hieroglyphs, and that was actually from ancient Egypt, and it got transported here somehow. I don't remember how, but these gardens are just incredible. One thing about Florence that I was noticing that I told Erica was that Florence, man, just the freaking architecture. It's crazy here. Like, something we've never seen. Beautiful. So we're gonna take a look around here at Giordino di Boboli and show you guys around as well. Gotta get the beard trim. Gotta get the beard trim.
But where?
We're in a barbershop in Italy. Okay, we got a drum in the Leonardo Museum. Erica's gonna drum. I'm gonna try and freestyle rap. Go, ready? Go, quick. Keep going. Wife is banging on the drum with all her fingers and thumbs. We're in Florence and we're having some fun. Oh yeah. At the pharmacy we saw a nun. This is what it's all about in Italy, okay? You walk down the street, you get yourself an iced latte, and you look at one of the world's most amazing structures. Like, that's right there, the Duomo. What's crazy about the Duomo is when you see a picture, or like you just saw that video, and you're like, obviously it's impressive, but when you see it in person, it's actually legit massive. Like, it's really big. Like, I'm looking at it right now. I'll look at it with you. Like, look, you seeing it on this video, it's like cool, but like, you don't really know until you really see it. Let me flip the cam and show you. So like, we're looking at it in 0.5x. Like, it's really, like, if you see how tiny. There's an ambulance. Sorry, the ambulance was interrupting my video. So if you can see, right, like you see it on the video, but like you see the people, they're all really tiny compared to the freaking dome. And you can go inside there. We didn't do that, but you can go inside and you can buy a ticket and you can hike these stairs all the way up to the top. We didn't do that. When we went to that gallery, it was like Statue of David, impressive art. And this is crazy too, but you can see it from the outside. You know, it's amazing. It's just good to get out and explore and see differences from where you live to where other people live. But also, I think one thing I've kind of realized is like, this is very touristy. So it's like, we are getting culture, of course, duh. I mean, look, there's culture right there. But I'm also remembering like, it's very touristy, so there's kind of that too. But it's impressive. Italy is a really, really impressive place. Really impressive. Now we're going to get sandwiches. Random live music. Don't know what instrument he was playing.
The accordion.
Was that an accordion? Oh, okay, cool. I didn't know that. Anyway, it was amazing.
We just want to say the word halal.
Yeah, no, but that was great just to see some live music right in the street.
Oh, did you hear it?
You can kind of hear it actually right now. And, you know, we're on our way to get a little drinky drink. We got to Rome yesterday in the afternoon. Today is technically day one, and I'm gonna be honest with you guys, it has been way more difficult. First of all, traveling in Rome's got 3 million people in it. And Florence, which is where we just were, Florence has, what, 400,000? And like, Florence is really just, honestly, it's a big tourist attraction. It's really easy to get around. It's just for tourists. That's what it is. Rome is way different. Rome has also got a lot of tourist stuff, but Rome's a city of 3 million, so Rome's got people who live here, and it's way bigger. We figured out our way to Rome. Definitely we're not as prepared for Rome as we were as Florence. Florence, you don't really need to be prepared. Florence, you can just kind of step out, take the tram, you're in, and you just walk around and go do things. In Rome, there's a lot of exhibits, but you got to get tickets, you got to get them ahead of time, you have to wait in a super long line. But we found this place, yeah, and the weather is weird. Now it's like humid, it's kind of weird, but whatever. So we're at this place, don't know the name of it, but it's obviously massive and beautiful. So we're gonna walk around, have some fun, take some pics, take some vids. Major adventure. We just finished up dinner. Tomorrow we have the big tour, but look, like, we already right here, the Colosseum, bruh. We made it to the Colosseum. A lot of history here, obviously. And coming to Rome, this was like the place that I wanted to go to. It was one of the places I want to go to the most, actually. So really cool to see all the history here and, you know, to learn about something with so much history. I don't know how else to say it. Trevi Fountain, world famous, a lot bigger than I thought it would be. Beautiful.
It's really crowded.
It's super crowded, I'll show you. It's hella crowded.
Yeah.
There's people on both sides, all over.
Seems like you have to wait something.
Yeah, we just did the thing where we throw our coins, we make a wish, throw the coins. Special place. We made it to the Vatican. I gotta show you this. Here's the most beautiful view I've ever seen in my life, is this person. So I've asked 3 different security guards, hey, is this the Sistine Chapel? Because I don't know really what it looks like, and you keep seeing these rooms, you're thinking this is it. It's not, but wow. This stuff is impressive. All right, what a heck of a day. I think the mess in my hair explains it. So I totally was like, oh yeah, I can't wait to get the pictures and videos in the Sistine Chapel. No.
No photos.
No photo, no video, turn off camera. You're not allowed to take pictures and videos in the Sistine Chapel. Also, not allowed to expose your shoulders. This was the one day I was like, I'm gonna wear a tank top today because it's been kind of hot. And I was like, you know what? I'll wear a tank top today. Never wear tank tops out and about, even in my normal life. But for some reason, I woke up today and said, I'm gonna wear a tank top. And the guy's like, nope, you're not allowed to expose your shoulders in the Sistine Chapel. I was like, oopsie. So they kept telling me, yeah, we'll give you like a little shawl or a cover. They never did. Nobody said anything. It's kind of weird. So that was the first. Second, boy, oh boy, did we make a little mess up. Today's September 11th. We thought our checkout day was September 13th. Plan was to go from here in Rome at this Airbnb was here. We're going to go to the London. We're going to go fly to London. We're going to stay one night in London and then leave on the 14th to go back to San Francisco. Today's the 11th. We get a message from the Airbnb being like, hey, we're really excited, giving us our checkout instructions for September 12th. And I was like, I told my wife, I was like, hey, I think we made a mistake. I looked at our reservation. Oh, we only had put the reservation to the 12th. So mind you, we aren't flying to London till the 13th, meaning if we checked out here on the 12th, from the 12th to the 13th, we'd have nowhere to sleep with all our luggage. Thank goodness we found that out. So in the taxi ride on the way from Rome to the freaking Vatican, I just booked us another hotel. Well, we got a different hotel because we messed up those reservations. It feels like it was built in the time of Game of Thrones, maybe.
Wait, no, I have a story for you. L'antico casale edificato nella metà del 1800.
Pros and cons. The pros are it's super quiet, super nice. The worker desk person was really friendly. Shower is hot. Like, it's a nice little room. Cons, it's far from Rome. We've been having a great trip. We've been having so much fun. But Rome kind of kicked my butt. It was a lot harder and more difficult to get around. We've been having fun, but I'll be honest, I'm ready to go home. Boy, oh boy, what an adventure. So we're going to the Jewish Museum. We had to get on a little train in this town called Ciampino.
Check your trip.
Okay, I saw.
Okay.
And so, yeah, we're about to have our last little adventure in Rome. And I did. And it's going to be a hell of a trip. So here we go. We just exited a very, 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 very special place. We went to the Jewish Museum in Rome. I'm going to just talk a little bit. While I'm talking, I'll just have pictures here on the screen to kind of flash as I'm talking because I couldn't really take videos. So the first thing we did was we went to the synagogue. There's 18 synagogues in Rome. We learned a lot, and I learned about basically how Italian Judaism is kind of its own sect of Judaism. We learned that Jews have been in Rome specifically for 22 centuries. That's 2,200 years. Jews have been here since Rome was the, grandiose empire that we all know Rome to be. Jews have been here since then, and obviously there's been ups and downs of how Jews have been treated here and really in the whole world. And basically Jews have survived. And so it was really cool. We couldn't do really videos inside the museum, inside the synagogue. So we're just going to show some pictures. I took a few videos in the actual museum. Museum's super small, super powerful. Again, I'll show pictures as I'm talking here. I'll show pictures here on the screen. And we learned quite a lot, that there's really a really, really, really powerful Jewish presence here in Rome specifically, considering the fact that really it almost feels like in a way that the home of Catholicism really is kind of Rome, the Vatican City. And there's a really great right now symbiotic relationship between Jews and Catholics here in Rome, namely in the synagogue that we were in, that I think it was the last 4 popes, including the current pope, I believe, that have been welcomed into the synagogue. And so it's really cool that, yesterday we went to Vatican City, which was amazing. And we went to the Vatican and saw the Sistine Chapel. And then today we get to see, the Jewish museum in the synagogue here.
Yeah.
So it was great. It was incredible. It was powerful. That's what's great. My wife, being from Colombia, comes from Catholic. I'm Jewish. So for us to get to do both, for me, that was really special. Unexpectedly, as we walked out of the Jewish museum, we saw the Holocaust Museum of Rome. And for those of you who don't know, I have a very special connection to the Holocaust. My grandma, Dad's mom, Grandma Edith, survived Auschwitz. She entered when she was 18, it was either entered at 18 and exited at 19 or 17 to 18. But she entered at 18, exited at age 19. And she survived. So with my family, the whole idea of World War II and the Holocaust is pretty near and dear to us. So for me and my wife to be able to go visit super tiny museum, it was free entry, which was cool. I would have paid, but it was free too. But to be able to go and see that was great. And obviously I'll show pictures here of what we saw there. And it was just a really great reminder of things that have actually really happened in history, and things that, me and my family, we don't forget about those things. And obviously Jews around the world, we don't forget about stuff like that. And we recognize patterns. We recognize when things happen. So it was really powerful for me and my wife to see that. And now I'm pretty hungry and I want some coffee. So we're going to go find both of those things in our last day in Rome. We're leaving our bed and breakfast. We had to stop off here. We had a whole mess up with our reservation, but I had to show you guys this amazing, beautiful property. One time, Erica and I sat out there one night, had wine, looked out at the views. It's just absolutely amazing here, but we have to leave now. In fact, I'm holding us back by even making this video, but I had to show you guys this place is amazing. We're about to head to the airport, go to London, and then tomorrow we're going home. Last day, today we actually leave. It's a travel day back to California. So crazy what happened yesterday. Was an insane travel day. We went from Rome, flew from Rome to London, but we flew to an airport, not the wrong airport, but we flew to the airport that's not the one we're gonna be flying out of. There's two in London, London Stansted and London Heathrow. We're flying out of Heathrow, which is literally like down the road from where we are right now. But the only way we could have flown from Rome to London was to fly to the other airport, London Stansted. That airport's like a 2-hour drive from Heathrow. And so yesterday we flew in. We obviously knew that already. We were already aware of all this. And we had an Airbnb down the road from London Heathrow. So we were like, okay, we go from Rome to Stansted, had to get a bus, got us to the Airbnb. Me and my wife walked in the Airbnb. We were in and out in 10 minutes. It wasn't an entire home Airbnb. I messed up on that. I didn't look at that. It was shared spots. There was other people there. It was a tiny house, upstairs, downstairs. It smelled like piss. It smelled like urine right when we walked in there. There was one bathroom for whatever, it was 4, 5, 6 people. The walls were hella dirty. The carpets were old as shit. I was like, I'm out of here. So when I got in there, I was just like, nah. I knew my wife was gonna want to shower and I wasn't gonna be able to sleep in there. And I was like, you know what? No, like tonight's our last night in Europe, 2 weeks. I'm not gonna end it like this, and I'm not gonna have my wife not shower. She wants to shower and she's not gonna shower here. So we went back to this spot where we are now, which is called the Moxie, Heathrow, London, which is where we stayed to begin our Europe trip. We didn't know if we were gonna come back here. We're back here now. Obviously, I'm in the Gimnasio. There's a difference between traveling and a vacation. A vacation is like where you go, you put up your feet, read a book on the beach with like a pina colada or something. That's like a vacation. That's not what you do when you go to Europe. You do what's called traveling. There's moving. When you go to Europe, there's a ton of moving around. There's a lot of public transport. There's a lot of walking. There's a lot of luggage upstairs, luggage on cobblestone streets. It's not a vacation, and it's fun. But it's something to think about when you think about, oh, I'm gonna go plan a little vacation or trip. This wasn't a vacation. This was a traveling, and it was fun. It was amazing. It was great. Like I would do it again. I would do a couple of things differently, but I would do it again. But after 14 days of traveling, I'm very much ready to go back home, get back in the grind, and just continue to make my dreams come true. So this is it. Man, we're heading home. The cap off of our trip, 2 weeks in Europe. It was crazy, but made it back from Europe. Great trip, wild trip. The jet lag when we got back was rough. It took me probably 4 or 5 days to recover from that, but great trip. It's really interesting. My dad talks about traveling, and he says traveling is hard on the body, but great on your mind. I will add, it's also great for your spirit. Came back, very elevated spirit, almost have like the bug to want to go travel again, something like that, which is perfect timing because today's October 1st. Tomorrow, I'm going to Florida. Closesales.com, which is the coaching program I'm in that I learned about sales from my mentor, Austin. October 2nd to the 7th, I'm going to be there. It's going to be an insane trip. Next episode of Leezy's Life, I will be taking you on that. So appreciate you for watching. This was definitely a longer Leezy's Life episode. So if you stayed all the way to the end, shout out to you. Appreciate you so much. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.